We do begin in Boston, and new details are emerging about the two brothers behind the deadly marathon bombings after a dramatic police chase yesterday which saw one of the men killed and the other arrested. Nine's Mark Burrows is in the city and joins us now. Again, Mark, it's been a whirlwind week for Boston, a lot of emotions. What's the mood like there this morning?
You really get the feeling, Deb, that the pall of gloom that descended over this city has now lifted. We're at Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox. People were coming out in their thousands after effectively being in lockdown for 24 hours. It's becoming clear the older brother was probably killed by his younger brother. The 26-year-old was being held down and handcuffed by police when the 19-year-old drove towards them. The police jumped out of the way, but the 19-year-old ran over his brother, who eventually died. For another 19 hours, he continued to evade police until he was discovered hiding in this boat in a backyard. Their mother, who brought them to live in America, is back in Russia and refuses to believe they're guilty.
It's impossible for both of them to do such things. So I telling that this is a set-up.
For a while, the hunt for the second brother went cold. Then a tip-off from a resident brought police and the FBI roaring back into the neighbourhood where the first incident happened. Even though he was hiding under the covers, under the boat, from above, a police helicopter with infrared sensors detected movement.
We're getting information from the aircraft that there is definite movement in the rear of that boat.
Zarniev had evaded the massive police manhunt by hiding in the boat.
He is moving. We have movement in the boat. He just sat up.
Although badly wounded from the shootout the night before, Zarniev wasn't giving up and shot at police who fired back and lobbed in stun grenades.
You just heard rapid gunfire and, explosions from the grenades and whatnot.
And it wasn't just a couple, it was 40, 50 rounds.
He eventually surrendered, climbing out of the boat, while police, fearing he might have been wearing an explosive vest, watched from a distance. Now, as people look into their background, it's clear they were hiding a whole other darker life from friends and family. Tamerlan, the older brother, was arrested for beating up a former girlfriend. He started uploading violent videos to his YouTube channel, urging jihad. Jahar, the 19-year-old, started tweeting anti-American statements. A decade in America, already I want out.
The high school student that I knew and the high school student that all my classmates knew is the exact opposite of the person that's been committing these crimes.
Now, at least, with one brother still alive, we may eventually discover what spurred their hidden life of hate. Mark Burrows, 9 News, Boston.